What's good, Joe? Welcome back to brand new Comic Rack Slates issue number 26 of Batman and Robin. Yes, sir. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what motherfucking time it is. Now, before we jump into the issue itself, we gotta talk about the Red Hood elephant in the room real quick. Since you guys know I don't really do DC Comics that often, figured about to talk about here when I'm doing Batman and Robin. So, as you guys know, Red Hood got a new comic series announced, and when the last issue had dropped for this series, Red Hood issue 1 that also dropped that same day. I read the issue, I loved the issue, I was excited, to see the rest of the series. And then later on that same day, the series was announced to be canceled. Now, when I saw this, I was pissed off. A friend of mine had said it was obviously understandably so, because you guys are like, what the fuck? This just started. Why is it getting canceled? And you guys know this was the same day as the Charlie Kirk stuff, so I thought this was like some censorship for gun violence. I'm like, Batman and Robin just had guys firing on blindly firing at Batman and Robin. I don't see you canceling that book. So why'd this book get canceled? And so I was pissed off about this, man. But as the day had gone on, and the reaction in the days after that, and my reaction had been up, I got some comments. I saw some other stuff as well, mentioning that that the writer for the Red Hood comic was one of the many people on Blue Sky, more specifically, that was celebrating the death and the assassination of Charlie Kirk, this Republican, conservative politician dude that did public speaking and would debate people at colleges and stuff of that sort. Man, you guys know I don't follow politics. I literally had no idea who this dude was until he got killed, until he was killed, until he was murdered. I had no idea who this dude was. It's dead serious, because I don't really pay attention to politics. But anyway, so yeah, that whole thing happened. Insanity, to say the very least, ladies and gentlemen, with the whole thing with Guardians. It was eye-opening. It was honestly horrifying to witness, just seeing so many people just celebrating this dude getting murdered in front of his wife and kids. And it was kind of more horrifying and eye-opening, but also I guess I should have, with modern social media, I guess I should have expected something like this, man. But shit, bro, shit was crazy, man. Listen, I ain't here to get on a soapbox to tell you how you feel. I saw some of the clips, man, when after he was murdered, and people were posting the clips about don't feel sorry for him, he's a racist, he said this, that, and the third. I saw a couple of them. Bro had some wild takes, I will agree, but I don't think that was grounds for him to be murdered, personally. So yeah, listen, man, I ain't gonna tell you how to feel. I'm not saying you have to feel sorry for him, but I will say I don't think you should be celebrating his death either. That's all I'm gonna say, man. And she was one of the people mentioning that, which, from what I saw, she was one of the more was one of the calmer, I guess, calmer one person, wasn't as deranged as some of the other tweets I saw. Her tweet was pretty simple, and apparently that got her the axe at DC, which, goddamn, talk about fuck around and find out, I guess. So yeah, which is kind of crazy, because you guys may remember, at least from what I saw, you guys remember back in the mid 2010s, 2015, 2016, where Marvel was really pushing their diversity initiative and bringing in all those new characters like Riri, America Chavez, and what have you, man. A lot of a lot of the writers that were there, man, on Twitter were very what the fuck is the word? Polarizing, I guess. They're not polarized. They were very some of it, I forget the I'm slipping on the word I'm thinking of, but you guys, they were very loud. They did not hide. They were very upfront about their political beliefs and whatnot, man. They were always kind of going off. So I'm it was kind of shocking to see DC actually, setting the bad hammer down on this woman, because what happened, because you never saw what Marvel bad told you, but then again, no one from that time was celebrating a person's death. I guess that's probably the difference, man. But yeah, the shit was crazy, man. So yeah, I'm still pissed off the book got canceled, because I enjoyed it. I wish at the very least we got the first 3 issues released, and then they canceled it. Because at least they had the solicitations out for those. I imagine those issues were probably already finished by the time the first issue went to print, or at least pretty close to finish, I would imagine, because they had the solicitations and the cover for it. I imagine those issues probably were already done. I don't know if they're just going to randomly shadow drop them one day, if those issues will ever see the light of day. I don't know. And we don't know, and as far as I know, nothing. DC has not said anything about Red Hood. Like, we don't know if they're like scrambling to get a new writer to finish on what she started, or just make a new series altogether, or if they're just putting our boy on ice in terms of solo comics. We don't know. Hopefully, I mean, I feel like you canceling it right. You owe it to the fans to like rush and get out and find a new writer to make a new book to at least let that go on for a little while, rather than just putting him back on ice. But we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, shitty situation, man. Shitty situation. But yeah. But anyway, hopefully the last time I'll ever talk politics on this channel. But yeah, bro, shit was crazy with that whole thing, man. Shit was crazy. Anyway, let's see what we got for Batman and Robin. Let's see what we got. Some more Damon. Oh, hello. Who are you? The school has secrets, so does she. Gotham Academy first year. Wait, 6 issues go back to school this October. Wait, doesn't this already? Wait, wasn't this already a thing before? Hold on. I need to look this up because I swear to God, I've seen this comic before in something. Was this like a canceled animated series or something a while ago? I feel like, am I tripping? I feel like I've seen this before. Yeah, Gotham Academy. This was an earlier season, an earlier series. Back, I'm looking for the logo. I imagine this was like New 52 era. Yeah, DC. So yeah, this was a thing previously. Yeah, Gotham. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Comic book. Okay, yeah, this was back in 2014 to 2017. This was 30 issues with an annual. So this was a while ago. But wasn't there also like crossover? God's next semester debuted and during the rebirth. The last issue was in second semester was in 2017. So yeah, it had 2 series, and I guess now it's getting a new series that's a prequel to the first season. Wasn't there an animated series about this? People were like bitching about Bruce looking like a twink or something. There was like some concept art leaked of it or something, and the show got canned. Am I tripping? Am I making something up, man? I feel like that was a thing. That's probably a thing. Let me see. TV series. Yes, that's Gotham High. Gotham High. That's the one. That's the one I was thinking of. Gotham High. That was the canceled show. Gotham High. That's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, this is the canceled show that people were like complaining about because they didn't like the art style, or I don't know if it was already canceled by that point. That's leaked, or if this was like in development, people hated it, and then they canceled it due to the backlash. But okay. I thought so. I was like, am I making something up, man? Am I making shit up? But okay, there we go. All right, but yeah, if you're a fan of that series, rejoice, I guess. Anyway, on to the actual comic at hand, man. Outspoken. That's the word I was looking for. Outspoken. That's the word I was looking for. All right, The Quiet Man Part 2. Gotham reprieve from the ongoing game war proved short-lived Wednesday night as the infamous Iceberg Lounge was set ablaze. The motive for the attack is not yet clear, nor if Oswald Cobblepot was in the club at the time of the fire. Reports of multiple fatalities have been confirmed by police. Next page. But this morning sightings of Batman and Robin will do nothing to quell those rumors. The Iceberg Lounge, 6:35 a.m. Oh, hey, Penguin! You did this. If this had been a police precinct or the mayor's office or some poor man's home, you'd be here. Where were you? I am a Gotham citizen too. I pay taxes too. Where were? Look. Bruce turns up and was like, "Hey, bro, I apologize, man. I was out of line, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to take that tone with you." Penguin's talking all this, and then the second Bruce turns to him, he's like, "Dog, apologies, man. Forgive my rudeness, bro. That was all me, bro. I didn't mean nothing." Oh, that's funny. Just one turn is all it took to get for him to behave. Oh, that's too funny. A Penguin actually has like the penguin hands thing he had in Batman Returns. That's like an actual thing in the comics. I thought it was just like Tim. I thought that was just like Tim Burton's thing. Huh. maybe they gave him that after the movie had released. By the way, it's cool. It's cool. Who did this, Penguin? You got Damien chilling in the back. You're asking me? You think I'm the first? You think I'm on a first name battle with every malcontent who wants to kill me? It could be anybody, anybody. One man walks up to the front door of your headquarters, unarmed, asking for you. When your man turns him away, the killer takes his gun and forces it away and shooting everyone he finds. As the iceberg lounge is burning down around him, he takes the time to place silver coins on the eyes of the dead. I don't know yet what kind of man does that, but I know who it's not. It's not anybody. Ooh, that bottom panel looks nice. Did you see anything? No. When he hit us, my boys and I were just leaving. I saw him. Dad was on the door last night. I heard him talking to the guy outside right before the shooting started. I was behind the bar, didn't get a good look, but what can you remember? Tall guy, lean, wore a ball cap, dressed like he was from the country, maybe like he was just coming from working outside. He was good though, real good. It was weird how good he was. Talked with one of those voices got lean into here. Talked real polite, even while he was killing us. Next picture. I'll find him. Don't leave town. And Penguin, I know you know who did this. I don't need your help, but don't get in my way. Dwight's get me with. Don't get in my way. Creepy asshole. Is he Rat Boss? Do you know the guy? Reached out to Death's people, Paulie. Set a meeting for tonight. If this is who I think it is. Next page. It concerns both of us. We should not have done. We should have not done it. The movie, obviously the movie. I promised you I would give you more. Yes, but they gonna help him? Okay, yeah. Well, he just broke his spine. Bro's probably paralyzed. The poor guy. Look at the way he's just stomping on his back. Bruh. This poor guy just got paralyzed. Run. Don't come back here. I choose both were your words, Batman and Robin, but also family. Yes, and we'll let our guard down. I don't know if we can do that. Come on. We're expected at Sacred Heart soon. Next page. 6:57 a.m. Ain't changed. Trash piled up on the street, folks wrapped up in a keep warm. I ain't heard a bird or a cricket of the wind and the trees since I got here. I laid silver on 5 men last night and didn't learn a damn thing. I'll try again tonight. Al Penguin, no Two-Face, nowhere. Don't let him get away with it. I sure miss you, boy. I miss every age of you. I miss every age you grew out of. I miss the ages you never were. Maybe I'll be with you tonight, huh? It's like his son. Is he talking about his son? Like did Penguin or Two-Face kill his son or something? I sure would like that. 7:21 p.m. Well, what do you see? A great deal. There are mold and wood particles on the coin. It was kept in a box for a long time, probably buried. Fascinating. Also a faint residue consisting with interesting human decomposition. The coin itself also coin itself is also curious. It's 1898 U.S. silver dollar, sometimes called a justice dollar. Justice dollars are old, but not especially rare. I felt something. Unless they were made in the New Orleans mint. Jason cameo? Please, man, come on. You canceled this book. Give me something. Like I said, I'm still annoyed the book got canceled, man. Like, at least let the first, like, you could let the first 3 issues come out at least, or like, have another writer take over it. Like, bullshit, man. So I'm looking forward to it. And the first issue was good. It's hard being a Jason Todd fan, man. It really is. As this one was. Jason? Please tell me we'll get to see Jason. He's chilling in New Orleans, I think. Still, maybe? I don't know. Who knows with this bucket against? Who knows what that means? What that means for his timeline and continuity as of late? Why does that matter? Next page. A shipment of these coins were stolen in 1988 and 1989. In 1898 train robbery in the Blue Ridge Mountains never recovered. The coin alone is worth almost $25,000. It's a lot of money. She was acting suspicious, of course. There were 5 bodies in the Iceberg Lounge. Is that a question? Who shoots 5 strangers and leaves 250,000 worth of treasure in their eyes? That is the question. I left the microphone at the Iceberg. I left the microphone at the Iceberg Lounge this morning. Penguin thinks that's something to do with Two-Face. He could be to blame, or he could be the next target. Penguin and Two-Face are having a meet tonight at one of Two-Face's hideouts. Stake out the Asher estate. I'll take the old courthouse. Do you think the killer will strike again so soon? Is it likely? No. But as you said, we let our guard down last night. Not tonight. 9:15 p.m. The Asher estate. No movement yet, Batman. When there's working late, the Gotham Irregulars. What are you doing here? Looking for you. You hungry? Is that a hot dog? What is that? That's close enough. Headlights off, hands where we can see them. You kidding me? No guns? Oh, grow up. Take me to your boss, or get out of my welcome to the Asher place. I don't guess you ever meet old man Asher. Old money millionaire, big collector of Gotham artifacts and agriculture. I like Two-Face's design from this art, man. It looks really fucking cool. I dig it. It looks like a bit of the coloring a bit of Batman Forever with like the purple coloring. But I dig it. I fucks with it. Okay, where was I? Let the collection pile up all over the estate. Some people might say it looks like a scrapyard now, but I respect the duality. Did you steal these? Great though, right? Mojo's the best. Well, yes. Much better than the protein and electrolyte and the electrolyte gelatin. What are you doing here anyway? He's looking for the Quiet Man. The Quiet Man? That's where Penguin's crew are calling the guy who hit the iceberg. The Quiet Man. I fucks with that. The Quiet Man. Guess he doesn't say much. He talks kind of whispery. Batman is right. You see a lot of this city. We see all of it. You find this guy a lot easier with us helping. Besides, didn't you say you were gonna show us some ninja stuff? Is David gonna show us some ninja stuff? The hitter killed 5 of my men, Harvey. He didn't even bring his own gun. I should see I should see if he's looking for work. He left antique silver dollars in their eyes. Sound familiar? The Falcon heist? That was a long time ago, Oz. I looked into it. He was released 2 days ago. He's here, Harvey. You're right about that. Hey, it's him! It's the guy! Get down! Down now! Hands on your head! You two know you wronged me and you wronged me and mine, but I didn't come here for you. You know who I want. But tell me where he is and I'll go. Try and protect him. Ugh. I swear I'll lay silver dollars on every one of you. Hiya! We practiced. We're practically Robins already. I did it. That was awesome, right? Widen your stance. Open your hip. Open up your hips. Relax your everything. Ow! Hey! Ha ha! Bro, did you learn how to do this stuff? Did Batman teach you? Well, not exactly. I guess the most of this is probably learned from the League of Assassins. Or League of Shadows. Which one is it? They always keep alternating between the League of Shadows, the League of Assassins, Ra's al Ghul, Ra's al Ghul. Oh no, he's here. Batman, I think our killer is en route 40 seconds out from southwest. You got good and close, old timer. I suppose that means that means my boys on the back gate are dead. They didn't have to be. There, but these boys here don't have to be either. Give up Give up your friend, the one who killed my boy. We were never friends. Besides, he's out of the game now. I'm confused why you're talking like you're holding all the cards, with a dozen of guns, with the guns of a dozen violent men point at you, including a gold encrusted 1911. I was about to say Desert Eagle, but the more I look, I'm pretty sure it's a 1911. What exactly makes you think you're walking out of here? Just one thing: there ain't no dozen men. Whoever wanted took to kill me. Next page. Kill him! Using his umbrella. If I die today, let it be in penance for my sins, redeemed by the guns of holy men. Next page. There comes Bruce. Don't pick up that gun. Why does he want to pick up the gun? I know that's Damien telling him. It's probably Damien talking to him. I thought that was Bruce saying it to Damien for a second. I ain't in the habit of shooting at children, son. Good. This will make this even easier. Batman, you ought to be ashamed for bringing a boy into a man's quarrel. Damn! Damn, you just laid your hands on his boy. I didn't ask for the judgment of a murderer. You killed 5 men. You don't get to walk away from that. Walk away? I'm here because you set loose the lunatic who killed my boy. You did that. I walk away when he's dead. The silver dollars, Penguin, Two-Face, the lunatic who killed my boy. Wait, with that, I remember where I've seen this man before. From a cold case years ago about a murder who couldn't make it stick. Is he like ex-JCPD or something? He's after the ventriloquist. Oh, wait, is he after Scarface? Is this Scarface? It's Scarface, right? Or is this someone else? Looks real nice, Arnie. What's this one gonna be? Don't know. I just asked the wood what it wants to be, and tells me, world's finest. So I guess Scarface is making a comeback in the next issue? That's cool. Black Canary. Alright, yep, that is the end of the issue, ladies and gentlemen. Phenomenal issue, man. Fantastic. I love the artwork of this new run, I must say, man. Or this new arc, I should say. But yeah, I guess we're getting Scarface next. Cool. Haven't seen him in anything since the animated series in like a couple episodes, man. So I was going to see what he's like in the comics. assuming it is Scarface, but I don't know any other DC characters that carry better puppets. So we'll see. Anyway, guys, overall, I give this issue a 9 out of 10, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow me social if you feel like it. Links are below, and subscribe for more. See you guys next time.